G'day John, it's just Kyle here from Adelaide Vehicle Centre. We're just sitting in that 2015 Toyota Lancruiser that we've spoken about on the phone yesterday. Just going to go through the condition of it, the features of it, so you got a better idea of what we're looking at here as well. So we'll start off nice and easy. Got the centre console. So first of all, you've got your sort of shallow compartment, good for coins or business cards or something like that. And then underneath that, we've got a much deeper one. In front of this, we've got two cup holders in the middle as well. So handy thing, chuck the morning coffee in there or something like that. Up here, obviously we've got the transmission. So we've got the 6-speed auto transmission. Comes down to drive, you flick it over into sport shift and then you can go through the gears yourself. Imagine if you do some heavy off-roading or towing or something like that, it's going to come in handy, just being able to go up and down the gears like that. While we're here, probably worth mentioning, we do have a camera fitted to this one as well. Work out how to use it. You do have to turn it on, but it is handy. It's going to point behind the car as well, so you've got an idea of how far away the thing behind you is as well. Back down here near the trans, so we've got a couple of options. So you've got a power shift mode, so just reading through the manual before, this allows for stronger acceleration or pickup, which is handy for going up hills and stuff like that, it was mentioning. And we've also got a second start mode, which was the purpose of that was for an easier takeoff on a really slippery surface like ice or snow or something like that. Down here we've got crawl assist, which is a 200 series feature. It's a bit like hill assist that you see in some cars these days, but a bit more hardcore. So you turn that on, you've got a few different speeds. So the left side being the lowest speed, right side being the highest, and basically the idea is the car's going to drive without your foot on the brake or anything like that. It's going to hold a speed. Crawling up or down a hill, it's going to apply the brakes, check for the wheels, see if they're spinning, stuff like that. Just keep it you all on track in a nice safe manner. And then this button here is some sort of turn assist as well, so it's going to reduce the amount of turns that you need to make reduce the amount of turns of the steering wheel you need to navigate a corner. That one sounded a little bit complicated, so I couldn't explain it quite properly to you. So moving forward from there, we've got ashtray, a bit unusual in your car these days, but you do have that. You've got your 12-volt power next to it, your cigarette lighter. Just up here to the right, you've got your four-wheel drive selection. So obviously the car always drives in four-wheel drive, high range, and then you just flick it over into low range, just like that, easy as. You've got your climate control system in the middle, so as you can see, nice easy display. You've got your temperature, just moves across from cold to hot, however you want to have it. Your different modes, stuff like that, your front and rear demisters and aircon on and off. So just above that, we've got the head unit. The head unit features CD input, you've got USB input, auxiliary input, FM and AM radio still on these, and also, most importantly, you've got Bluetooth as well. So yeah, Bluetooth buttons here, answer and hang up phone calls while driving, keeps your hands keeps your eyes on the road. You answer your calls up here, keeps your hands off your phone is what I was getting at, so you don't get a fine. Pretty important thing in South Australia, only legal way that you can do it. Above that, we've got the clock, obviously. You've got an indicator to say that Jace has been a naughty passenger right now. He's got no seatbelt on, so handy little hand read out there as well. On the steering wheel, obviously you got your volume controls, your track selections there as well. On the right hand side, we've got cruise control, so it's Toyota cruise control, same one they've used for a long time, nice and easy to use. Nice and simple. Headlights, wipers as normal, easy as to read cluster here as well. You got obviously a voltmeter or battery display here as well. And then to the right, which Jace might not be able to get to, you got your center diff lock, power mirrors, power windows, power door locks, and a switch here, I think for the spotlight, so it could just be a dummy switch as well. So I'm gonna hop out the car and put the bonnet up. We're gonna have a look at that motor that these cars are so famous for. I'm going to get Jace to show you the condition of the seats and the floor as we get out. So John, just coming around to the front of the car here, probably just touch on, we've got the ARB bull bar fitted to the front of it. Light force spotties up the front here as well, so real handy if you're going out bush. You're not going to get damaged if you hit a kangaroo or something like that of the sorts. Forgive us, it's a little bit dusty. We had the palm trees cut here just the other day, so there's a bit of dust everywhere. But under here, obviously, you've got the 4.5 litre twin turbo V8 turbo diesel. Now it's actually fitted with 3 batteries. We only just noticed this before. So you got the awesome Optima battery up here, as well as the 2 batteries set up down the front. So yeah, really serious setup here as well. So you got the massive intercooler featured on the 4.5 litre here as well. And then handy thing with Adelaide Vehicle Centre, don't know if we touched on yet, is that we actually structurally guarantee all our cars. So we guarantee there hasn't been an accident where the structural integrity is affected. Really important thing to us. We're the only dealer in the state that actually offer that guarantee. So big thing with us. And also that should probably just touch on when we go back around it, the car's not an ex-mining vehicle either. There's a bit of SA government service history in here I'll touch on when we walk past the door. So just things like bolt heads up in there, up under the bonnet. We can't see them along the guard on this car, but any sign this has been tampered with, like a tool mark or something like that, would be an indication it's been in an accident or hail damage or something. Pop this down. There was actually the small dent here on the front of the bonnet. The rest is just dust that we wanted to point out to you. Looking down the line of the car, couldn't see a single dent whatsoever. Front tyres, obviously the Bridgestone all-terrains, they've still got plenty of meat left in them. You'll find the back tyres have got even more into them. You've got side steps running down here. And I'll just pop this book out. Probably the important thing when looking at a car like this. So as you can see, front page of the service history, we've got SA Government Financing Authority in Clare. Now Clare is about an hour out of Adelaide. Then through here, so you can see your servicing. So the first one was in Clare, next one was in Adelaide Hills, so Adelaide Hills Toyota. Every service done around 10,000 or less Ks as well. It did a stint in Cooper PD for 2 services here. And then we're back to Adelaide Hills again, and then we've since taken the car and had our mechanics check it over as well. So just looking in the back interior here as well. Back tyres, like I said, they're pretty much like new, to be honest. And coming around to the back of it, we've got the Kmart arms for 2 spare tyres mounted to the rear doors as well. So these tyres are new. We'll just show you the back and we'll show you how that works. So in the back here, so you got the cargo barrier back here. You've got 2 12-volt power outlets. Someone's fitted back here, so good for chucking the fridge in or something like that. Behind these panels, you find the jack and toolkit as well, and then just standard sort of wear in the back that you find from people putting loose objects in the back of a wagon. Really common sort of wear there. Down here, so you notice the trailer plug but no tow bar. So this is actually a cover that you unscrew, and the tow bar is behind that. So you can see underneath the car, there's a big tow bar mounted to the chassis. Now with these doors, forgive me because they're not the super easiest thing to use, but so obviously separate to here, there's a little bit of a dent in this door from the back of this thing. So yeah, if you come down, it's a big sort of heavy duty arm here for it. Just push it shut like that. Same with the other one. So door first. This comes in here. Going anywhere. And then obviously this is what it looks like from the back. So a pretty serious car. But looking down the line of the car from this side as well, no dents that we could notice here either. We did have the car up in the stand, so it hasn't had a chance to be washed yet. Just have a quick sticky beak in here. Driver's interior. Last thing to mention, probably, obviously it's got this massive snorkel, standard 200 series snorkel, really big UFO looking thing. So yeah, John, I hope that gives you a better idea of the condition of our car, features it's got, if you weren't familiar with the 200 series already. Have a look at the video, tell us what you think, and then we'll see if we can work something out. Thanks, mate.